KSI, or JJ Olatunji, is one of the biggest YouTubers to ever come out of the UK. He's not just a creator anymore, he's a boxer, musician and businessman with one of the most diverse careers in online entertainment. But before all the fame, the music and the million-dollar brand deals, let's go back to where it all started in 2009. Back then, JJ was just a teenager uploading FIFA videos from his bedroom.
Don't mess up. Why are you pausing it?
Pause it.
Flipping it. You can't pause it constantly because
His early videos were simply funny commentary, gameplay highlight, and a whole lot of energy that set him apart from everyone else at the time. As his videos gained traction, his personality and humour started to blow up across YouTube. By the early 2010, KSI wasn't just another gaming creator, he was becoming a full-blown internet celebrity. He built a loyal fan base, created viral moments, and helped shape what British YouTube culture would become. Fast forward to 2025, and KSI has evolved into a multi-millionaire entertainer with income streams across YouTube, boxing, music and multiple businesses. So how did he turn a few FIFA clips into a financial empire? Let's break down exactly how much money KSI makes and where it all comes from. Let's start with the platform that made KSI who he is today, YouTube. KSI has been uploading videos for more than 15 years, and in that time his videos have racked up some serious numbers. Let's break down some stats. His main channel KSI has just under 17 million subscribers and over 4.5 billion views. His music channel, KSI Music, has more than 6 billion views and just over 24 million subscribers. He then has his own clips channel, KSI Clips, with over 3 million subscribers and nearly reaching 4.5 billion views. KSI also makes up 1/7 of the Sidemen, who also have multiple channels, totaling over 37 million subscribers and more than 16 billion views across their channel. For the sake of this video, we're going to give JJ an average CPM of £3, and obviously KSI is only 1/7 of the Sidemen and there are multiple people employed to the Sidemen. We will cut his percentage of earnings from them channels to 12%, and short form content gets a different CPM, which we will take an average of 8p per 1,000 views. So we will separate his short form content earnings. So if we take the 4.5 billion views he gets on his KSI Clips channel and times it by the 8p, that means he makes £360,000 from short form content alone. But then if we take a look at his long form content, which comes to a total of 12.5 billion views, which includes his split of views from the Sidemen I gave earlier on. So if we do the math, which is 12.5 billion over the 1,000 views times £3, that would equal out to £37.5 million. So just his YouTube earnings alone has made him just shy of £38 million, which is $50 million. Now, KSI being one of the most in-demand influencers in the UK equates to big money from sponsorships and brand deals. KSI has collaborated with Adidas to make his own shoes, has linked with Foot Asylum and features Puma shoes in his music video. KSI explains in a clip how he made millions from FIFA coins early on in his YouTube career.
what's the coolest thing that I ever wanted? I mean, I always wanted a Lamborghini and I managed to get that. Shout out selling coins on FIFA. You sell 2 million coins and then you sell them at a reduced rate to what EA normally would, you know, ask you for FIFA points. So, you know, blah blah blah. Pretty much, you know, we just undercut EA and made millions from it. And yeah, that's how a lot of people were able to afford a lot of things.
Judging on the basis and how his influencer status has developed over the years, brands would pay a huge sum of money to get KSI on board of their brand. And with KSI's reach and accounting of all sizes of deals, I would estimate his sponsorships and brand deals to be around the £15 million mark. Some might not see this as a money maker, however you would be surprised how much revenue these businesses bring in. Let's start with Prime Hydration, which KSI co-founded alongside fellow YouTuber Logan Paul back in 2022. The product instantly sold out in stores, went viral across social media, and quickly expanded into supermarkets around the world. Within a year, Prime was reportedly generating hundreds of millions in annual revenue, and with some sources valuing the company over $1 billion, others suggesting a value up to $10 billion. KSI's exact ownership isn't public, but has been reported to be a stake 20%. 0%. So if it was, for instance, worth 1 billion, that would be 1 billion times 0.2, which equals $200 million in equity. Next, there's a Sidemen, the business empire built from the YouTube group. What started as a collaboration channel has turned into a multi-brand machine, with clothing lines, food chains, events, and digital content all under the Sidemen umbrella. Sidemen's clothing is widely believed to generate 7-figure revenue annually, with data showing between 2024 November the 1st and 2025 April 1st, they made $1.7 million in revenue, which equates to £1.3 million. Obviously, these numbers can fluctuate monthly and annually, depending on the sales made. Then there's Sides, their fast food brand, in many locations across the UK, and have had other products in supermarket stores such as Sainsbury's, Iceland, and Tesco. Misfits Boxing, another KSI co-creation, behind the biggest influencer boxing events backed by DAZN and other major sponsors. While it's impossible to know KSI's exact cut, reports suggest Misfits could already be valued in the tens of millions, meaning he's cashing in both as a fighter and as an owner. Also, Sidemen's Side Plus, where fans pay a monthly subscription for exclusive content and have created Netflix appearances with Sidemen's Story, a documentary style one-off, and an influencer series Inside with UK and US edition. I'm going to exclude Prime from this evaluation as there are too many speculations as to how Prime is valued, from it being said to be valued as 1 billion to 10 billion, which is such a vast margin. So with businesses and ventures excluding Prime, I've estimated KSI's cut to be £20 million. Even though YouTube is his main home, KSI's presence on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, X, Snapchat surprisingly also brings in nice revenue. On Instagram alone, with millions of followers, creators at KSI's level can earn thousands from normal posts, and if sponsored can be between £20,000 to £50,000. TikTok's creative fund pays far less than YouTube, but brand deals there are extremely valuable. A single TikTok sponsorship for someone like KSI could command £15,000 to £40,000. But looking at his social media, he only seems to promote his own brands or his music, which I guess brings him even more money than the sponsors because he owns the brands. A very smart move from KSI. KSI isn't just dabbling in music, he's built a legitimate mainstream career. He's earned multiple UK top 10 singles, a #1 album, and has collaborated with artists like Trippie Redd, Rick Ross, Lil Durk, and Young Blood. With KSI pulling in hundreds of millions of total streams, his music catalogue easily brings in hundreds of thousands per year, possibly more during hit cycles like The Thick of It. Factoring in touring and performance fees, his music income could reasonably sit over 2 million plus per year at peak activity. Now, I think it's safe to say that KSI hasn't always had the best track record when it comes to investment, like spending £500,000 on a beerist chain, dropping ridiculous amounts of money on cars, and losing huge sums during the crypto crash.
What's the most you've lost at a casino?
36 grand.
50k.
Oh, more? It's
But
one
the
of
thing
those.
is,
In one session?
I've lost more in crypto.
You are basically gambling on that, to be fair. You are basically gambling.
2 million.
It's really
But I'm sure with all the money KSI has, some will go towards getting amazing return, which a great return of stocks and investments would be a return of 7% per year. As KSI has been around a while, let's say he has invested £500,000 each year for 8 years and gets a 7% return per year. That means he would have £5,129,000 from £4 million he invested over the 8 years, meaning his profit would be £1,129,000. But that's just me making the assumption that he is doing this, which is impossible to know. Estimating these extra sources of income can add between 5 to 15 million pounds. Now, after breaking down every part of KSI's money machine, from YouTube to music, sponsorship, boxing, business ventures, and even the questionable investments, it's finally time to put it all together and honestly Honestly, after going through all these numbers, one thing is clear: KSI is doing just fine. The man could spend $500,000 on a chain shaped like an anime character and still sleep like a baby. But jokes aside, let's look at the totals. Across everything, we've analysed his YouTube channels, sidemen earnings, music career, sponsorship, investments, and all the additional income stream. My estimates put KSI's total earnings at around £88 million before taxes, and not including the equity he has in Prime. Prime's valuation alone could one day dwarf everything else he's ever made. If the company ends up selling, or if KSI cashes out a portion of his shares, his net worth could skyrocket far beyond the numbers we've tallied in this video. If we were to estimate tax on £88 million, it would take around 30 million, leaving KSI with £58 million. From YouTuber to musician to boxer to businessman, KSI has become one of the most successful creators of his generation. And whether you love him, hate him, one thing's for sure: JJ Olatunji has secured the bag. This video took some effort to make with all the money that is involved, so I'd appreciate a follow, a like, dislike, whatever you feel like. This video might reach JJ, and if it does, it would be funny to see what he thinks. I think there might be one person who is bigger in this scene. Some may say he's a beast, and that's goodbye from me. I'll see you in the next video.